Hey y'all, well we're back at it. I know the last thing I needed to be doing was taking a nap. I couldn't function anymore. So it got me just about 3 hours of sleep, and it's noon time now. Phone was blowing up the whole time I was trying to take a nap. Everybody that I know of is okay, but everybody also has got property damage in one aspect or the other. David, the fellow that runs the Hyundai Magnet landfill, he had to go up to my sister's last night because the tree fell across his car, and his house was in danger, and he had kids in there, so he felt it was best to go up to my sister's house. So that happened. Mom said that huge trees down in her yard. Luckily it went away from the house. Half of the garage roof is ripped off. As I told you guys earlier, I think Jackson said that a couple of the sheds are completely demolished up at the landfill. So the good thing is, as far as I know, there's been no injury to any of our family or friends. Huh, you made it in there. You scared me. I was like, there's a raccoon. Oh man, let me see if I can climb over here.
No, that's really slippery. Just come this way, it's easier.
Okay, good job, kid. I can't even get to you, buddy.
We'll just walk all the way around the driveway.
Okay, we're gonna need both chainsaws. But anyway, I don't know, there have been some fatalities, you know, in the local area, but as far as everybody that I know, I think everybody health-wise is okay. It's just gonna be a tremendous amount of cleanup. But Jackson and he got the chainsaws. We're gonna try to make our way up to the landfill so we can get the generator, come back and plug that into the house. And I hate to tell you, but we gotta have the gas and bar oil too.
What?
Bar oil. Boy, the shed got
lucky.
It got real lucky.
Real unlucky.
Yeah, it could have been a whole lot worse. I would have hated for the shed to get jacked up. Yeah. Seeing how we just fixed the floor.
It's kind of hard to make it through.
Yeah, it is. Wow, it's a massive tree.
Yeah.
Well, we'll have plenty of firewood this winter, bud. Is everything okay inside there?
Good.
Yeah. We'll have plenty of firewood and barbecue wood. I'm curious how much material is going to come in the landfill. It's going to be nuts.
What is that, this one?
Yeah.
And then, do you need this?
Yeah, does it say bar oil on there? I think that's it. I hear chainsaws off in the distance. They are going to town. Hopefully this will be enough gas.
Just be careful.
Okay, I am.
Don't step on the metal until they're in.
Okay.
Make sure to shut the door so somebody goes in there.
Yeah, make sure you shut the door. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's right, I forgot about my DeWalt table saw. And the barbecue grill's gone too. Yeah, I think, buddy, what we need to do is go get the Mini X first and start working our way down that way. That way we can hold the log, cut it, and move it out of the way. So we can't take the golf cart, we're gonna have to take the four-wheeler. Somebody said there was an 85-mile-an-hour wind gust at the airport recorded. I know we had to have some 60-mile-an-hours come through here. Don't hurt yourself. Okay. Oh, it has some water coming down through here, didn't we?
Where am I going?
To right behind the, wow, what used to be the shed. Holy cow. Oh man. The whole thing just collapsed. Wow. Aaron was supposed to let it down. He let one of them down. I'm surprised that didn't get blown over.
Left, right, left.
Well, scale house is where the Mini X is. Well, this wasn't the best place to leave the Mini, but I think she's okay. I can get her fired up and get that crap off of there, buddy. Just a few limbs fell on her.
That's what, this way?
Let's go this way. Try not to scratch it up more than it already probably is. Oh, I ain't grabbing that one. Good gracious. At the briars. I got it. All right, kiddo. Get you some gas and I'll meet you down there. We really, you think you can make it back to the house and grab the orange chainsaw and meet me at the end of the, by the wind? It's a smaller one. It's the only one that's like, it's pretty new. It's bright orange. Has a Husqvarna. Well, the one good thing is we got plenty of equipment to help out. I thought about taking the new Cabelco down there, but I don't know if she'll make it through my gate. So we're just gonna take the Mini down there and start cutting. The plan is I want to try to get that generator down to my house, but if you can just cut it, yeah, whatever, however long sections you need to, I'll move them out of the way for you. think the main goal will be to get to my house, don't you?
Yeah, where? The tree right over there.
Okay. Well, we can go ahead and get that one now if you want.
Yeah.
I just want to try to get that generator down to my house. That's my main goal. But yeah, we can go ahead and go over there and.
What tree right there? That's
yeah, let's do that. I got bunches down right there. And the ones I wanted gone are finally gone though, so that'll be helpful.
Really?
Yeah, they gone, man. I ain't never seen nothing like this. Have you?
No, not even the ice storm.
No, this is bad.
The tops are just broken. I went up in the living's house.
Yeah.
And this was a streak. The top broke out. So it had to be a tornado.
I would say tornado too, but it's everywhere. Zach said in Westlake neighborhood, Every third house has got a tree through it. He got a tree through his, went through his daughter's bathroom. Water everywhere. He said it's like a war zone over there. It's bad everywhere, man.
You know, it took the roof off my garage.
I know. Mama sent me a picture. I ain't seen it. We lost our shed, our tractor shed.
Yeah. Somebody cut the legs out.
Yeah, it's gone.
All right, let's go right over here.
All right, let's do it. Guys, I'm gonna do the best I can to film a little bit for you, but we gotta get that generator down to the house so we can hook it up and have some power, and then hopefully there'll be enough daylight left too. We can investigate the water line again and see if we can find out where it's broke, get that fixed. But just want to try to get some power to the house so my parents and whoever else needs to come down and stay with us can do so. But I tell you what, I was listening to the radio a while ago, and this is, I was right earlier. Hang on, I gotta lower my boom down. These power lines are jacked up. I certainly don't want to clip one of them. But anyhow, on the radio they were talking about, like, this is, nobody's ever seen anything like this in this area. There's been a good many fatalities. Neighborhoods are just shut off. I mean, people can't get out. Zach, my business partner, he can't even leave his street. And as you heard me telling Dad, his house is in bad shape. I mean, this is really a tragedy around here. I'm just, I really don't even know what to say, honestly. We're just going to try to help everybody as much as we can once we get our home base kind of set up, and then go out and start helping folks. I don't really know what else to do. Hey, Seuss, we did it, buddy. We made it. We made it all the way around to the driveway, and as y'all saw earlier, we still got a crap ton of work to do in the front yard, but at least now, hey, is the key in the JCB?
Yeah, the JCB.
Okay. I want to get that skid with the generator. We'll put it right here, and that way we can plug the house in. We can have a little bit of power and have us a hurricane party tonight. Oh man, my brother-in-law Gene, he came down to help too, and of course Dad's been supervising, so we got it knocked out. All right, let's go get the JCB, grab that generator, and let me see if I remember how to backfeed my house. Well, it's kind of deep up here. Here's the generator that I want to use, but I gotta get some hoses and stuff cleared out of the way. If we can get down to the house, I think we'll be in much better shape. And we should be able to plug our house in right there and at least give us some power. It is a mess up here. At least nothing blew over, but we sure enough got the rain. I don't know how much because my rain gauge blew off the porch, so I don't know what we got up here, but it was a bunch last night, but mainly it was just all that doggone wind. Way up here, I saw poor old David's Mustang out in his yard, and it got pancaked. We didn't stop because they were cutting limbs and doing work, and I don't know, he probably don't want to talk about it anyway. That car was his baby. But material things can be replaced, and as long as everybody's okay, that's all that's important right now. Man, our back road is blown out. I'm trying to, whoa baby, trying to stay on the road, but it got gully washed out last night. Hang on, generator. Speaking of generators, I bet you won't find a generator or a chainsaw anywhere in this area for sale for the next few days or maybe even weeks. So I'm glad I went ahead. I bought a little Husqvarna chainsaw. Had 2 trees in front of my house that we took down this past summer. If you guys watched the gardening channel, I'm really glad we did that because those would have more than likely been inside the house with us. So anyway, bought a chainsaw a while back to do that job. I'm glad I did. It's gonna come in real handy here for the coming weeks. I've never seen so many trees down in all my born days. And I guess, so today's Friday, right? Yeah, today's Friday. So tomorrow's Saturday, we're gonna have to try to open the landfill even without power because my phone's been blowing up. People, hey, can I get a dumpster over here? Can I get a dumpster? I just can't even reply to all of the texts that I'm getting right now because none of our trucks are on the road today, but it's gonna be wide open here for the next, probably coming months. Hey Jackson, hey, there's a big black cord on the side of the house. I think it's wrapped around a little air conditioner. Will you stretch it and see how far we need to put this to make the cord reach? I can come a good bit more your way if I need to. Okay, I'll just set it right there then. I'll make it easy to put gas in it and stuff. All right, coming down. The reflection messed me up. I thought I had another vehicle over there. Yeah, we got it real bad.
Snapchat stories is like a tree or two down.
Yeah,
like 18.
I bet you we got 50 trees down.
Yeah. I counted 8 just near the. What do you need me to do?
Nothing just right yet. I can go ahead and plug this in right here. Okay. I just got to remember how to do this. It's been since the ice storm in 15. since I've had to backfeed my house and I'm no electrician. I don't even know why I'm reaching for the light switch. I've done it so many times.
Be careful. Do you remember what the zones are?
Well, we just have to turn off everything and then we slowly turn it on. Can you hold this light for me? Alright, so first we need to throw our mains right here. There you go. We're going to throw our mains. That one's off. That one's off. And then I guess I'm going to go ahead and just kill
What's the main?
everything. So the main controls this whole, all your individual breakers.
So you gotta turn that back on then?
No. Not until we get power, like from the electric company. So what I'm going to do is kill all of these. This is the one that we painted pink. That's for backfeeding. So we need to go ahead. I can't remember. I think we need to go ahead and throw that on. And then the same thing over here. We'll go ahead and kill. All right, then we go ahead and turn that on, and then we fire the generator up, and then that should feed back. This will allow all of these, well, not all of them, but some of them to run. So now that that's on, that pink one's on, we can at least have some power to like go to the refrigerator and lights. All right, let's fire it up and see do it work. All right, let's see here.
How much food you got? Did you fill it up?
No, of course I didn't. See if we can get the refrigerator running first. Water heater, receptacles, bedroom, garage. Where the hell is the refrigerator? Hey, can you hear me? Alright, there's the fridge. Alright, let's see. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, I'm throwing the refrigerator one. Anything? Yeah, I'm just reading these stupid things out here trying to figure out which one it is. Just hang tight. I had to call in reinforcements, y'all. I can't figure it out. So the pink ones, sorry, let me step on your toes. The pink ones, that's the ones that are coming from the generator.
Buddy?
Yeah?
You say you don't got no power nowhere, right?
Nope.
You got all the breakers off.
I know. But I've been switching them on, testing.
What's the breaker for in here?
I don't know, but I did plug this little doodad in right here. But I had Jackson go in there and I've been flipping 18 for the refrigerator. Then I tried the garage lights. Yeah, I've been waiting on the lights to come on in here. So I tried garage lights. Yep, got the mains off and I got the 2 pink ones on. Getting no juice to here for some reason.
This box is, man.
That's what I can't understand. That's why I was wondering if we have to turn on the mains, but that doesn't make sense.
So we doubled up. So you got whatever breaker feeds that box outside. What box?
Should be
What does it say? No.
condenser, air handler.
It'll be a double pole.
Yeah, it's got to be that pink one.
That's all this is, because you have 2 meters, so you got 2 separate power grids right here. So all these 2 pink ones are doing is just joining these 2 boxes up. So you got
Water heater, greenhouse.
you're gonna have a double breaker in one of these that powers that box outside.
Maybe it's that top left one. That's the only thing that's not marked.
It's got to be bigger than a damn 30. 125 seems right. What is this?
That did something.
That's it.
Well, what the hell is that? 6, 7, and 9. Garage door and condenser.
Oh, they rearranged your box so much you don't know. This breaker, this 125 anchor, powers that box. So from the power company, you're feeding these 2 boxes with 1 meter on this and 1 meter on that. this meter has a wire running outside to that box that we tied the generator into. So we're back feed. Now we're feeding this box on a single meter.
Okay.
So when you turn that off and you turn this off, then we jump the two boxes together. And now you've got power in your whole house.
You the man.
All right, I gotta go.
All right, get out of here. You got shit to do.
Thanks, buddy.
Being electricity, we don't get along. I don't understand it. I don't like it, but thank goodness Aaron knows it. So now we've got the welder hooked up to the house, feeding power into the home. Let's go double check and make sure. Dad's going to get an 1.5 inch coupling. We got 2 water breaks down there. We had to use the lull to move them big old monster trees behind the boat, move that junk out. Hopefully, if I can patch them 2 breaks in the water line, we'll be able to take a shower tonight, and I need it. I haven't eaten all day. I'm starving. I need a beer, etc. Let's take the Mini X down there and get it to where we can get in the shed, you guys. I got power now, so I ain't got to be too picky on batteries for the GoPro to film for y'all, but I doubt we're gonna have internet since it's fiber and it's ran with the power line, so I doubt we're gonna have any internet, so we'll have to just wait on that. If I can get my water fixed and at least be able to take a shower, that'll be a big help right there, because we stink pretty bad after cutting trees all day long today. I am super thankful for Dad and Jesus and my brother-in-law and everybody that's been helping out, and Aaron for coming down and fixing my electrical deal. So it's gonna be rough for a little while. You know, I was just looking on Facebook and they talking about not having any power for a couple weeks. Of course, that's Facebook, so who knows? But it's gonna be a little bit of time, I'm sure. I don't think anybody has got power in the whole entire area. See if I can take and swipe some of these bigger limbs out of the way. Tell you one thing, this little Mini X and the telescopic forklift sure come in handy today. I still haven't got the tree off my roof yet, but I'm gonna use that lull to do that tomorrow. I guess I better film this real quick just in case for insurance purposes. I don't know how bad my roof is on my actual home, but I know this is pretty jacked, and I've been having to climb over this stupid tree every day, and I had to go in the shed 50 times today. So I'm gonna see if I can get all this mess pulled away so at least I can get back into the shed easily. Okay, at least now I can open my door. Got my darn DeWalt table saw. I had a really cool, this old table right here was an antique ice cream parlor seat and table project I was working on. Paid a good bit for that. I don't even remember what else was over here. The table's gone, barbecue grill. At least my shed is still standing. I think we just got to put that piece of fascia board back up. But man, I tell you, it has been a long but day. Let's see if we can get this water line fixed, and then the landfill is going to be open tomorrow. We ain't gonna have no scales, so we're just gonna have to guesstimate weights. But we gonna have to be open because I know trucks are probably gonna be lined up with you. As I said earlier, I think I said, I can't even remember now. People texting me needing dumpsters, and yeah, everybody's just gonna have to get in line is all I can tell you, and we'll do the best we can. But let's see if we can get this water line fixed up, and I don't even care if it's a cold shower as long as I can just take a shower. We had the parts, Dad?
Yeah, they got everything they need.
Awesome, you the man, thank you. Go see if we can get some water. It would have to be down here in the swampy area, wouldn't it, Gene?
Yes, sir. It is. It's right where we done started off at. Well, that might have been where we started off right here.
That's where we started.
All right. Well, it was the next place. No, this is the one where the water came.
Oh yeah, yeah.
This is the sawdust pile. I call this the sawdust pile.
Yeah. Well, at least it's halfway easy digging.
But see, we was digging over here, man.
Yeah.
And dang, come to find, he seen this pipe, and the pipe fell over. And we just started. He come over and started digging. And sure enough, it was right there.
Okay. Well, do we want to?
So,
let's see.
Yep. I'd cut it right behind that because that thing's busted right there.
Yeah, I agree with you.
I'd cut it right behind it, and we'd put that 45 on there, and that coupler,
okay,
and we'd put a new piece in there.
Do we want to start up there though, since we got all the stuff, and then come down? Let's do that.
That's what I think would be your best bet.
Yeah, because I done
start on the end.
Because I done somewhat started up here.
What scares me about this, I don't like about this, is this darn root, this darn offset we got to work with right there.
Well, I'm gonna be putting in all new water lines, so if we can just get it back together, just to temporarily, you know.
Yeah. What you want to do here? You want to go on and put it together?
Yep. This.
Oh, I thought there was one in his hand.
This is gonna go on there, and then the coupling is where?
Yeah,
Okay. And the skeeters is bad down here. We're gonna find out where we need to go with this. Put the coupling on there and glue her together. Go ahead and put me some glue in this right here. And then if you want to dip it again and hand it to me, I'll put some on this. Okay.
We don't want that dude to blow out on us again.
No need a coupling, sorry.
There he is. It's just what the duck do.
Yeah.
All right, you want to go turn it on?
Slowly.
Call me?
Slowly.
Yeah, real slow. As a
Slowly.
matter of fact, let's just turn it to
Slow.
8 and leave it at an 8 open. That way at least we know we got water to use the bathroom and to live until I can come and put a new line in. You do that for me?
Oh yeah.
Hey Jack.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Jack. will you go in the house and turn the kitchen sink faucet open and just leave it open? That way we don't have a lot of pressure on this line when he opens it up, please. All right, guys, well, we got our 2 spots that it was broken fixed. I don't feel great about them. This pipe is pretty old, and it's just these little telescoping connections are not, I mean, they're handy, but they're not my favorite for holding up a long time. But like I said, if we can just get it to where we can make it for a week until I can come down here and put in a new water line, that'll at least suffice. Never seen this happen before though. We don't have to bury our water lines very deep here because we don't get that cold. But never had a root ball pull up my pipeline before. First time for everything, I reckon. Yes, sir. Thank you, Jesus. I appreciate your help.
What?
Hang on, I got some emergency alert going on, some kind of mandatory curfew. But anyway, okay. Go ahead, we ready.
It's a wonder it ain't on mine too. All right, I'm fixing to start turning.
Okay.
All right, that's about an 1/8 of a turn. That's just enough to get it started a little bit right there.
Okay.
I'm gonna leave it right there for a second till your line fills up before I open it a quarter like you was talking about.
Okay. You can hear it, Jesus?
Yes, I am.
Oh, please hold. Just for a little while, please hold. That telescoping thing, I see it moving. That's okay though, that's what it's made to do.
That 45 act like it went on pretty good for you?
Yeah, I didn't like having to push down on it. It's moving?
Yes,
Yeah, mine's moving too. The telescoping couplings are moving as the line is pressurizing, which freaks me out a little bit, but that's what it's made to do, is slide in and out. So
Yeah, that's right. Hopefully this thing, that's right, does what we want it to do.
yeah, just stay right there for a second, Gene, and I'll tell Jackson to go inside, and he's got a faucet open. I'll tell him to turn it off, and then if it holds, it holds. Oh, it blew out. Turn it off.
Oh man, did it really?
Yep, at 45.
Oh my Lord.
Yep, turn it off. Okay.
All right, she's off. Dang.
That was the one I was worried about too. Okay, well, we'll regroup.
That sucks, don't it?
Yeah, it do. Yes, it do. I might could clean it and re-glue it. We was up on there a good little ways, but I think it's just got so much pressure to it, you know. That should have held though.
You would think it would have.
All right, we'll clean it and re-glue it, and then if that don't work, then we'll just, I don't know what to tell you. That sucks, Jesus. I was worried about that spot. Yeah, let's clean it really, really good. Hey Jack, can you bring me a small piece of sandpaper out of the shed? You know where it's at? Hurricanes suck, Jesus.
Ya tienes no huracán, it's a tornado.
That's something, man. It was something bad. But we're pretty lucky. I mean, there's a lot of people, their houses are destroyed.
Yeah.
So even though we got problems, at least we still got a house. I think we should have put that 45 on first.
Yes.
And then slid this up in there.
Yes.
Why you let me listen to Gene?
Yeah.
It just blew out. It wasn't glued the best. Yeah, maybe so. Yeah, that's more better.
This is like all the water for the house. This little pipe.
Yep. Actually, pretty big pipe. Most people just have 3/4 inch, which is half of this.
1 inch.
Yeah, that's a good idea, Jesus. Now I can clean it really good, and we can glue it really good. Wish they make this stupid little dipper longer.
There you go. I can hear grip. Good.
Look, it's on there that time. Let's let it dry for a minute, and then I'll shove that end up in there. About time for beer, ain't it, Jesus?
Yes. I had beer in the truck.
It's past time, man. It's almost 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
Last thing I want to do is cross thread it. We don't need that, do we? We don't need no more problems today.
No, no more.
That should be good there.
You feeling today is Saturday?
Yeah, I do feel like it's Saturday. Now everybody's texting me about the landfill, wanting to know how we're gonna weigh trucks. It's gonna be a mess tomorrow, buddy. But it's just 4 hours, so
yep,
we'll make it. What do you think? Go ahead and turn it on?
Slowly again.
Hey.
All right, Bubba, go ahead and turn it on real slow for me.
All right. Did it go back for you pretty good, look like?
Yeah, we took the actual telescoping thing apart and we glued it real well, so.
Yeah. Hopefully, man, it'll hold this time. You don't want to wait an extra minute or two for it to dry, do you?
Well, I did.
All right. Let's see what we got, man. Man, I'm sitting here counting trees.
How many we got down?
Oh man, I couldn't count no more. I couldn't count no higher.
You probably had to take your shoes off, didn't you?
Yeah. All right, I got a crack open now.
All right, the water's coming, Jack.
I got a crack real light, so it's about light as you can get it, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Let's just leave it. Let's just leave it like that. Just leave it barely cracked.
Yeah.
Can you hold or you put a stick?
I put a stick there to hold it a little bit.
Yeah, man, there's trees low over here, man. Good, grinding alive at the trees.
I know they're down everywhere. All right, so far, so good. Yeah, Jackson said he's got water inside the house, so
Okay.
I think we're gonna be okay, buddy. Come on back around here.
That's probably just the way I got it barely cut on.
Yeah, that'd be fine. Leave it like that, and then at least we can flush the toilets and kind of somewhat bathe.
All right.
Thank you, buddy. See you in a minute.
I ain't gonna touch it then. I'm gonna leave it just like that.
Yep, see you.
Okay, I'll see you in a minute.
Oh, please hold for just a couple of days. All right, guys, I'm gonna run in, flush all the toilets, jump in the shower real quick at 6 o'clock, and I'll see y'all on the next video. Spoke too soon, guys. I was talking to Dad up there and I just heard a pop. Yep, it's the 45 again, damn it. Oh man, I hate hurricanes.